Thank you. And to everyone, welcome. I just want to share my screen right away, and you're going to confirm with me if you can see it. All right. All right, so I want to believe that you can see my screen. Just give me a second. Maybe a quick typing. Can you see my screen?
Yes, you can.
All right. Thank you. All right, so tonight I'll be the one who is going to be taking you through an amazing presentation about this amazing business. Yeah, and without further ado, let me just introduce myself. As you have heard from Emmanuel, my name is James Gituku. And background, I have done, or I'm actually pursuing journalism at KC University. I'm also the CEO and founder of the Golden Dynasty, an amazing organization rising up with amazing youths who are making an impact into the society. Yes, and tonight I'll be talking about an amazing company that I got to know. Let me say 3 years, 4 years back, just from Instagram. And I just want to show you about this amazing company known as the Aloe Vera Company. And where we tell you that your dream, our plan. As long as you can dream, and I believe everyone can dream. You know, we're not talking about the normal dreams and you're sleeping and all that. We are talking about a vision. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years, 20 years? And I believe each and every person here, you have that dream that you want to see yourself in the next probably 20 years achieving something, living in a certain place, living in a certain way. You want to change your lifestyle, you want to change your family, you want to change the society, whatever you have, whatever you can dream, whatever you have a goal for, there's a plan for you as long as you are ready to execute the plan. And now welcome. Just a quick introduction and my story about how I met this business. I got introduced into this business by this lady that you can see here. This is actually the very first time I got introduced into the business, you can see. And just from Instagram, the lady got me from Instagram. I was just perusing and I was very active on Instagram back then. So I just got a DM. I can show you something that you can be able to make money. And then I told her, I'm still in high school. I'm still, actually my final year. I first need to, to finish everything and clear everything. Then the minute I just cleared my, KCSE, that is around December, I came and learned about the business, started the business right. I was not wasting any time. I was ready to have something of my own, because, like when you're a student and typically from high school, you're always depending on each and every person in your family. Probably it's your sister, probably it's your mom, your dad. You're always asking for something. You never have credit. You never have literally anything for yourself. So I hated that. I really wanted to be independent in a way that I'm not going to be begging, because what you do, actually begging, you're a beggar in a home, because everything you want, you have to borrow from someone. And I really wanted to have my own freedom. So I started my business series from the word go. Made my first step in business, that is transitioning from just a mere customer to a business builder in 2019 around March, and I've been able to grow into manager, that is last year in March, with a huge team, which is like excited and they're making money. So that's my story with Forever. Just got it from a stranger, and I believe we some of us here probably you have similar story like me. Probably you've just like been picked from Facebook, Instagram, and others. I believe some of the people who invited you, it's probably your colleague, your classmate, name it. As long as you're ready to listen, as long as you're ready to be open-minded, just listen through. I'm not going to take a lot of time. I'm just going to take 40 minutes of your time to make sure that I introduce this amazing business. So just keep your mind open and be ready to learn about this amazing business. It can actually change your life. It has done for me. It has done for very many other people that I've seen, and I've been able to, before the reason why I even signed up, it's because I could see many other people who have been able to be impacted by this business. So just make sure that you're open and you're ready to learn. Yes, and now let's go to the forever story. We have my story, now we go to the forever story. What is this forever living product? What is it about? And when did it start? First of all, let me just introduce the company. Just started back in 1978. That means this year we're going to be celebrating 45 years of operation. So first of all, you're not partnering or learning about something that started 2 years, 1 year back. No, test of time, we have actually passed. Then we are vertically integrated and debt free. That means we do literally everything on our own. Name it, from manufacturing, from everything, every chain, until you have a final product, until dealing with the customers, dealing with forever business owners. Now when you get partnered with a company, nothing is in between you. There are no brokers in between forever living products. So you get whatever you sell or whatever you actually get partnered with, you're dealing directly with the company the way it started back in 1978. Then you're talking about having experience with a long-standing management team. Actually, when the company started back in 1978, and the current president that we have right now, he was in that boardroom when they were drawing literally everything from scratch, coming up with the staff, coming up with literally everything. The people leading the company right now, they're still there, and they have been there for that 45 years. What that means is there's no trial and error. There are no like mistakes that are made and then, like people leave or anything. They make sure that they do everything to the core, and they have the experience and they have everything that it takes to run a successful business. And that's why we are in the business. Despite the pandemics and everything that hits the world, we are still standing, and we actually grow in this crisis. We actually want to partner with a company that can survive COVID and many other pandemics that have been there in the past. We are talking also operating in over 60 countries. It's an international company. The company is based, the headquarters are based in Scottsdale, Arizona. That's in the USA. But then it has been able to spread all over the world. And that's why we have it in Kenya. In Kenya, we're celebrating, it came in 2005. So we are celebrating quite a number of years. And we're doing business in the health and wellness sector. And that's a multi-trillion-dollar global market. People need to look good every day. People need to take care of their health every day. Like when you're talking about something like COVID, you're talking about health, something that can stop literally everything, every other business, until you actually cater for that. Because when you're not feeling good, when you're not in your best health, you can't really work, you can't really do anything. That means we're in something that people need on a daily basis. We're still going to need to take care of your health in the next 100 years, in the next 200 years, in the next 1,000 years, God willing, we are still going to be taking care of our health. That means we're in business 24/7, 365 days in a year. Then we're talking about why aloe. As I've introduced the business and the company, we're called the aloe vera company. Why is aloe important, and why did the company pick the aloe as the flag bearer, or the main product that we deal with? Aloe has a lot of benefits. We're talking about helping your health inside out. Inside, you're talking about supporting your digestive system, promoting a healthy immune system, supporting nutritional absorption, and like the boosting energy levels. If you wake up in a day in the morning and you're feeling fatigued, you're always dozing off while you're working or probably driving, that means your system needs some cleansing. The same way you clean your body out, you need a cleanser inside. Water is good, and everything that we take, and we believe naturally you can be able to like detox and everything. But from what you are consuming on a daily basis, the GMOs, a lot of chemicals, which, well, you can't really avoid them 100%. Also, if you're living in the urban areas, that means you need to give your body something to prevent yourself from getting into a point where you're not being hit by the lifestyle diseases. And we call them lifestyle because it's typically how we live. It's the lifestyle we are living. And right now we are living a very fast lifestyle. The fast lifestyle actually brings the disease and everything faster. So you need to be able to slow that process by just making sure that you are cleaning your system with the aloe vera gel, and it's the best when it comes to that. And then we're talking about outside. Aloe is good for the skin, moisturizing the skin, conditioning and soothing the skin. If you have burns, if you are, the sun is really hot these days, and you can suffer from sunburns, you can suffer from like your skin paling and all that. The aloe vera really comes in to be able to bring in that, to bring back that natural skin and just to look good. So if you want to look good, and I believe each and every person here wants to look good, and you still want to look good in the next 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, that's why we are in a business that is helping people to be able to take care of their health every day and to look good and feel good while they are doing it. Yes, and also we are talking about what does Forever do differently more than like any other company, because I believe we have so many companies, we have so many products that they are aloe vera based and everything. But what makes like this company different and like outstanding from any other company? First of all, we are the world's largest grower and manufacturer of the aloe and aloe vera based products. We produce over 60% of the planted aloe. Yes, there's the aloe vera that grows in the world and like in the forest and everything, but the planted that is controlled for the harvesting and everything, we are the largest in the whole world. So anything to do with aloe vera, first of all, you have to talk about Forever Living products, and then we hand harvest these products and hand filter the inner leaf gel. That hand harvesting means we are getting the quality aloe vera harvested. If we use machines, we can just hand pick everything. All the impurities and everything that is bad can be put into that. But we consider the purity of and the quality of our products, and that's why we make sure that we are using people. It's someone who actually picks that, and we make sure that whatever you're going to, the end product that we get from these whole process is actually pure and mature and suitable for human consumption. And then we have we are patented, and you have stabilization process with aseptic manufacturing. That means no one can copy our formula. You can't find these products lying from, like just from any vendor that they're dealing with Forever Living products. No, these are protected, and you have a protected formula, which is actually very, very expensive. Not every other business person can actually afford that. And that's why we have that quality and everything controlled and owned privately by Forever Living products. And then you have quality products that are natural and naturally derived and scientifically advanced. Right now, whatever you're using, like when it comes to what we consume, we really need to check on the content, the ingredients and everything. And we have the top scientists that take a lot of time. They can even take 7 years to produce a single product. They do a lot of research. They make sure that whatever they are coming up with, it's actually very natural and pure to make sure that it's good for human consumption. So in that, we are very, very thorough and keen on that. Then we have the scientific advisory board and highly qualified professionals. Before we pass anything, we make sure that we adhere to each and every standard. And we also have our very, very, very quality standards that we actually go along with. So when it comes to maybe the being tested by the countries and everything, they actually surpass those qualities, because we make sure that whatever you're going to be giving to the whole world, I mean, if you're manufacturing something that you want to split to the whole world, you have to be really keen and very, 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 very considerate to whatever you're going to be producing. And then we have the certification from the Aloe Science Council. We actually first people to be given that. We also have these seals that you can see down here. That is for the Science Council from my left. We have the kosher rating for the Jews. We have the cruelty free. We don't test our products on animals. That's very harsh, and that's something, if you're testing something from our animals, that means it's not something that you believe can be used by people. That's why we don't do that, because we have quality products and we have halal for the Muslims. So our Muslim brothers and sisters, they actually love and use these products. And we have these very, very important seal when it comes to any network marketing company. We're talking about the DSA, Direct Selling Association. If you get involved or if you get partnered with any company that doesn't have this seal, that means they are operating illegally. But then we have this one to make sure that we are dealing with people directly. That means there's that board that actually regulates all the network marketing companies. And we have that seal to make sure that we are a legit company, where if you put any coin here, you're sure that you're investing into a business that is going to to make sure that it takes care of each and every coin that you actually invest. And then we get now to building a retail business. You've learned about the business, about the company and everything. How now do you start making money or start building something that can be able to support your lifestyle or supplement, like what you're doing currently? We're talking about building a retail business. You're told here that many people who join Forever do so for discounts on their favorite products or because they want to learn and a little extra income from sharing the products they love with friends and family. And then you're talking about building a retail business is a vital to any successful business. Like in any business, it has to be involving selling of products or services. I mean, something has to be moving to the marketplace, and that's what you're talking about. We have amazing products which you can be able to move into the marketplace. You're talking about how you can be able to grow into the business. When you join Forever, you receive a 30% discount. Like once you just partner into the company, first of all, you're going to be called a preferred customer. Let me start there. You're going to be called a preferred customer, and a preferred customer, that means you're enjoying 5% discount from each and every product that you want to purchase. And then you're given 2 months to grow into the next step, which is assistant supervisor, which you now start enjoying 30% like a business person, a whole 30%. If you've done business, 30% is a very huge margin. And you're just supposed to make a purchase of a very, very few packs or probably accumulate that within 2 months, and you jump into the next step, which is assistant supervisor. And there's an extra discount that you actually receive as a bonus, a 5%. That means you get a total of 35% as an assistant supervisor. Then you can grow to the supervisor. You start enjoying 38% discount. And then you have assistant manager, 43% discount. You can grow to manager, 48% discount. Again, if you have done businesses before, 48%, I mean, it's like you're doing half with a company, even if probably you do retail and wholesale and you buy products to go and sell to people or probably clothes. Selling almost half of that to the customer and getting a 48% discount or profit is not easy, but you have that in this company to make sure that, you're actually enjoying. And the reason why we have these very huge margins that you're seeing here, it's because we have eradicated these people that we call brokers. We don't have these middlemen who nakuzia na hii, and then you go sell a piece. We don't do all that. We're dealing directly from the company. The company gives you at a retail price. Gives you at a certain price, and then you're able to distribute according to the retail price that is there, and you do the minus with the levels that you are, and you actually make money from that. And these are the amazing products that we have. We have food supplements. Like when you're talking about supplements, yes, we're eating healthy. We can be trying to eat healthy and you probably to get everything naturally from, our farms and everything. But then what we're using these days, we have a lot of GMOs, a lot of chemicals. That means we are not getting enough nutrients that our body requires. That's why the lifestyle diseases come in. They come in because of that gap that you're having. Yes, you're eating the nutrients, but then are they enough? They're not enough. You have a deficit of something. That's why now the supplements come in to be able to bridge in that gap and to prevent you from getting to a point where you're struggling with lifestyle issues. And then we're talking about amazing drinks. That is from aloe vera. We have drink for literally everyone. We have a drink for everyone here. We have for the aged people to make sure that they're supporting their joints and their bones and everything. We have for the kids here, for the immunity, for ladies, to make sure that the hormones are balanced and everything and they're good. Then you have the aloe vera gel literally for everyone. We are talking about weight management here. We have a skincare range, we have a personal care range, we have amazing products. And yes, some of amazing people have been able to use from here, you can see that's a picture of me before I did the C9 and after, and you can see another lady here was actually also in the business, did the C9. We have for the hair, we have the skincare here. This is actually the lady who introduced me into the business. We're also talking about weight gain. So literally we have every product for each and every other person. When you're talking about generally your health and just to take care of your health and to make sure that you are looking and feeling good, we have everything that caters for that and products that do work. You're not selling products to people which at the end of the day, they come, like bashing you, they are negative and everything. You're selling something that actually works, which is another very, very important aspect when it comes to the business that you're dealing with, so that you don't look like a con or probably being bashed every now and then. So now let's go to how do I get started? like, yes, I've seen the products, the business, I mean, the company. How do I now get started into the business and making money? First of all, you become your own best customer. You have to become a user, because what you use, you believe in, and you're confident when you're talking about it. You can't be using any other Colgate. I mean, not Colgate, sorry for that, not any other toothpaste out there. And then you're talking about how you can be able to sell Forever Bright Tooth Gel. You can't be using any other soap to bathe, and you're neglecting your own and you want to sell. So you have to use what you're selling, and you have amazing products. Literally, like when I look at my house, if I'm talking about utensils, my washroom literally has everything that we need. Sihitaji kwenda kwa supermarket to buy any other soap, to buy any other, I don't know, to buy any other do I call it deodorant or anything. We have literally everything that caters for our daily activities and what you need to be able to apply and use every day. The next thing is share these products. No, okay, well and good. You have used the products, you love them. The next thing is start recommending them. It's very easy. You're not selling. Let me remove the word selling. Selling looks like selling. Maybe there are people who fear selling. Personally, I never used to sell anything. I never used to do any business, even from even learning about what is business. I never did that. I was in music and computer and all that. I never used to do anything about selling, but I was ready to be able to learn. It's all about recommending. Like the same way you recommend your barber, you recommend your hairstylist, you recommend, like a movie that you saw. That's the same thing that you're doing here. You're just recommending something that you use to many people and to people who are around you. That's where you even start. And you start converting these people to be users of the products, and they become loyal customers who change their brands to this Forever Living brand, because we have something that can literally replace each and every other brand. Then you develop 20 to 30 regular customers. Once you have that customer, the next thing is make sure that they start using and they embrace using these products. That means you're in business 24/7. And then the next thing is you share the business. Now you have started using the products, you love them, you're sharing the products, and you have regular customers. The next thing is, who else can you be able to share these amazing concepts with? Teach others how to build a retail business. So literally what you're doing here, you're not teaching something new, you're just teaching what you do. I mean, if I'm using products for, hair, I'm using the deodorants, I'm using the aloe vera, I'm using something for the weight, for the skincare and everything. The next thing, can I be able to build a culture, or let me say a community of people who are actually doing the same thing like I'm doing? And that's how you start building and sharing this business with other people. And that's how you start building a small team. Where do I start? You start with the people that you know. Contact these people, show them the business. You can invite them for a presentation like we're having right now. Let them learn about the business, do a planning with them, start action, start doing these activities, start helping them to learn about the products, to use the products, and how to talk to other people, just like the way you do. So typically what you teach is just what you do. And the good thing is the person who introduced you or invited you here, they hold your hand as you're starting. Like I said, I never did any business, but I was ready to learn. I was being helped by the person who introduced me into the business. So they are the first mentor that you're going to have in this business, and they're going to be guiding you and helping you all the way to make sure that you learn as quickly as possible. And that is guided on your dream. Remember, we talked about your dream or plan. So your dream is actually your boss, and then there are people who help you, and you can be able to start, building a team small. You're talking about talking to people who are around you, the people that you graduated with, the people that you're working with, the people that you go to church with, like you are in church today or yesterday, the people that you hang around with, the friends and everything. Those are the people that you approach first, and your family. And then you get from that, you start building relationships. Now, every person that you meet every day can be either your customer, they can be a business builder, or they can give you a referral. So from today, make sure that each and every person that talks to you and you have a conversation, you collect their number, you start building relationships and increasing your phone book. So if you have 80, like I used to have when I was joining the business, I only had 80 contacts. Okay, I was an introvert, and I was like, okay, do I really need to be talking to people and collecting numbers and all that? No, but now as you start doing this kind of a business, you need to start building relationships and having people or a circle that is like you're interested in probably sharing same ideas or same views about life or anything. So wherever you go to chill, wherever you go to hang out and everything, those are the people that you start talking to. And then we're talking about working with 5 key people. And I want you to understand this kind of a concept. because that is where now everything lies, and that's where now the freedom and everything that you actually want to achieve can actually come through in. Where you get, it's not only about your effort, it's about multiplied efforts, about with other people that you actually get engaged into the business. So sorry if I can see someone is scribbling something on the screen. Please avoid that. Stop doing that. Emmanuel, maybe you can help wrap that. And we're talking about starting with 5 key people. You teach everyone to use the products, develop 20 to 30 customers like you have done, and then to find their own 5 key people, and then you coach, duplicate to these people. When we're talking about these, we call it leverage. Where, yes, alone you can do a lot, but then how many hours can you work in a day? If you go past 10, I'll only give you a week or two. You'll be suffering from burnout. You can't really do that and sustain that for a very long time. Like the span that you can really work on a daily basis, sustain for a very long time without affecting your any other sector in your life, at least 8 hours on a daily basis. But what if you can be able to multiply time with people? And that is what the most successful people actually understand, where it's not about me, it's about how many people can I this concept and how many people can I be able to multiply myself. I have a very good business, like a business idea. I have everything that I can be able to use to change my life. But what if I touch at least 30, 40 people? What kind of a business am I talking about? What kind of achievements am I talking about? It's huge. So if you can be able to have you yourself, you're working 10 hours in a week, you're talking about maybe Monday to Friday. Then you have another person in your team who is working for 10 hours, another one is working for 5 hours, and another one is working for 20 hours. And then you have another one working for 50 hours, and then another one working for 30 hours. In a week, you have a total of 125 hours. You see, you can't do that as one person, but when you're working together with a team, you can be able to achieve that. And you see, you're paid courtesy the productivity that you have. Now just imagine the productivity of 5 people, and these 5 people show another 5 people how they can be able to be productive. You see, at the end of the day, you have each and every single person achieving something. And not because you taught these people, you're going to be paid handsomely. So just make sure that you touch as many people's lives as you can. So if you start enjoying the products, you start, like changing and getting something into your pocket that is catering for 1, 2, 3 in your life. Now the next thing is how many people can I be able to help do the same thing like I'm doing? And you get from that, you can be able to achieve, like massive achievements from and goals and dreams and everything. Anyone who ever did anything big in this whole world, they just found a way of touching people's lives and working, not alone, but working with a team. Anyone, and everyone, literally. When you're talking about now building a successful business with forever living products, we have the global currency, which is the dollar. That's what we use to measure literally everything in the world. Then we have our own global currency, because now you're dealing with 160 countries. It can be very hard when you're talking about each and every currency of every country. So the Forever has come up with our own internal currency, which we call case credits. And that's what you use to measure the success, or literally measure the productivity and the money and how you earn every coin in the business when you're working here. So you get 1 cc is equivalent to around 19,000 Kenya shillings. That is on a wholesale price. And we're talking about around 30,000 Kenya shillings on a retail base. So that's what you use to measure the success and everything that you're doing in the volumes in the business. So that is what you use in the whole Forever world to make sure that you can be able to track how you're making money. And then we're talking about now the 4cc. We have that one base that we use to measure the active people in the business. So 4cc is very important. First of all, how do you do it? You do it by using the products. You promote the products, that is sharing the products with other people, and then building a team. 4cc is very important because that's what you teach people to do. That's our building block. Or let me say it's a blueprint that you actually build on. It's that formula that you use. If you do 4cc and teach another person how to do their 4cc, you combine those efforts and you're able to build a successful business from that. So it's very, very important that you learn how to do your 4cc and maintain. The next thing is you teach other people how to do their 4ccs. And then you're talking about a team leading bonus. You get, once you do the 4cc, you can be able to earn a team leading bonuses all the way to 13% by helping your team to build a retail business, to be productive, and to help them to make their money. So there are these steps which are very important in today's business. I just want to take you through. You get, once you partner into this business, as I told you, first of all, you're going to be called a preferred customer, and you have two ways that you can be able to jump into the next step, which we call now, we start calling you a forever business owner, an FBO. You're active into the business and you're actually now building business. So you can either purchase a combo pack. A combo pack or a starter pack is worth around 44,708. And if you don't have the 44,000, don't you worry. Personally, I never had that money. I only probably had the fare to take me to town, and it's actually the one that I'm borrowing from the parents. So I never had any money, but I was ready to be able to learn how I can be able to accumulate and sell in bits. And I accumulated these CCs in 2 months. So you can be able to probably make your first order of 6,100, and then you build on and probably make like 5-6 orders, and you jump into this step, which you start now building and enjoying the business, which you call assistant supervisor. So it's 2CC within 2 months, or get the starter pack. But the starter pack is the best and the fastest way to unlock the marketing plan and start earning. So you start earning 30% plus other 5% bonus into your bank account once you do the 4CC. Remember the 4CC I've talked about? It's very important because it opens in a way that you actually make more money when you do the 4CC. And then you can grow to supervisor, where you're supposed to do 25 CCs in a period of 2 months, and you start enjoying 38% discount on each and every product that you're buying. Then that 38% profit on the on the sales that you're making, and that 3% from the preferred customer, the person that you just introduced into the business. So how do you do this? You do your 4CCs, the 4CCs I'm talking about, and then, for example, show 3 others how to do the same thing. Do your 4CC, multiply by showing 3 people, you grow into supervisor in the next 2 months. And then you can be able to grow to assistant manager, where you do 75 CCs in a period of 2 months, and you start enjoying 43% discount and 43% profits from everything that you're buying and selling. And then you can enjoy a whole 38% from the preferred customer that you're growing, the new people that you're growing into the business. You're talking about, you do your 4CC, and for example, show 9 others how to do the same thing. You see, it's all about teaching other people how to do the same thing that you're doing. Then you go to manager. Manager, you can do it within 4 months or within 2 months. There are 2 ways to do that. You can do 150 CCs in a period of 4 months, or 120 CCs in a period of 2 months. Then you start enjoying 48% discount or a 48% profit on the retail sales. Then how you do it, you do your 4CCs, and then, for example, you show 14 others how to do the same thing. When you multiply that within 2 months, you've actually become a manager, and you have people who are making money like you are making, and they're happy. That's the whole point. So whatever you're doing, as long as you can be able to teach other people how to do the same thing, you grow into the business, and you're growing together with these people. And literally everything that you're doing, that's what everyone else follows. And with that, you get to achieve success, each and every other person. Not you are not achieving, it's not about a person at the top or a person at the bottom not making money or anything. It's all about, are you teaching these people how they can be able to make money and how they can be able to grow and do their 4CCs. So the next thing is, once you grow into the manager, the next thing is, how can you be able to help other people become a manager? If you help one person who is directly under you, you call them now that's your first generation of a manager. And then you can have another person who is being brought in by this person. Let me name these people. For example, we have John here, and then John introduces Mary here. Mary goes ahead and introduces Lauren. Then we have Lauren introducing James into the business. So you get John here is going to be earning 6% from Mary, and then 3% from Lauren, and then he's going to be earning 2%. That is total of the total retail business that they do that month from James. So you get, with that, if they're doing 60 CCs in a month, he can be able to earn up to 220,000 from just that one line that is having 3 lines down there. So from that, it's all about now, how many people can you be able to duplicate to become a manager like you? The whole point, and to be productive, you can be able to earn uncapped income from that by just helping as many people as possible. And that is not capped there. You can go all the way to even 20th generation. It's all about how hungry you are and how ready you are to be able to help and touch as many people's lives as possible. So we're talking about changing your life. Basically, this business, if you're looking for something to help you with, build a home, you're looking for something to help you buy a car, to pay school fees, to literally enjoy life, travel and everything, anything that you have. You can be having a dream for literally anything that you want to achieve. Whatever you have in your mind, it can be achieved here. We have so many people achieving a lot in this business. So as long as you are ready to be able to change your life, Forever offers additional opportunities to increase your income and global travel and bonuses down the road. So the money doesn't just stop with the bonuses and the profits they're making from the sales that you make on a daily basis. No, you can be able to increase that. And first of all, we have this incentive that you call Forever to Drive, where you're given an extra 40 to 80,000, 40, 60, 80,000 in regards to the level that you qualify for, to buy a car, to do anything that you want to do with that money. But you're given that for the next, if you qualify today, you're going to be enjoying that for the next 3 years, and it's renewable. You can actually be able to renew, and that is on top of what you're earning from the team that you're building. Yeah, so that's money that you just given as an incentive, and it's not alone. It's just money, just appreciating the work that you're doing from achieving something amazing into the business. And we have people who have been able to, like enjoy this incentive massively. And actually the cars that you're going to see here, some of them, it's their third car, some of them it's their first car. So you can be able to increase and keep, keep qualifying and keep getting money. You have a leader here, Christine, with her V8. We have Marian here with her, these are actually sisters. You get Marian introduced Christine to the you can be able to build literally with anyone in your family, with your neighbor, with anyone. There's nothing about, I don't know, tribalism, nepotism. No, as long as you have someone who is ready to change their life, you can build with them. And then we have Jacinta here, who is their niece. And then you get to have Rhoda here with her Audi. We have my upline here, that is Charity. She recently bought the car last year. We have another amazing couple here with their Land Rover. We have another amazing lady here who recently bought Volkswagen Jetta. We have Mumbi here who owns Mercedes Benz. We have these amazing gentlemen. We have Aloysius here and Moy, who introduced each other into the business. And then we're talking about you can be able to now travel. We have the Global Rally and Eagle Manager retreats or incentives that you qualify down the road. Once you become a manager, everything now opens up. As long as you're ready and open to change as many people's lives, you can actually be able to earn more. This is where you're given 2 tickets for free, like literally from JKIA to any destination that is going to be chosen by the company. It's fully paid for you, and you choose another person that you want to go with. You can be your spouse, can be someone you're working together in the business, can be your mom, can be your dad, literally anyone that you choose to go with by just qualifying for a trip. And with that Eagle Manager, the same thing, you're given 2 tickets at the same time, and you get now to meet and mingle with other people who are doing this business all over the world. So that's a very good initiative that the company has come up with. And you get, these are some of the travels that you can be able to enjoy. Like we have a team that went to Dubai, that is just last year around May, and recently just last week, literally, we were just from Zanzibar all the way in Tanzania as Team Kenya. You can see we were very excited, and these are travels that the company organizes and you get to meet with other people. So if you love traveling, if you love, if you're a global trotter, and probably what you lack is the money to support that, or maybe the time now in a business which can be able to supplement you with the money and the time that you actually need to be able to enjoy your life and keep exploring the world. So in the right place that you can be able to explore each and every part. So if you have a dream, or if you have that hobby of traveling, you're in the right place that you can be able to do that. Yeah, and local travels, here are some of the travels that we've been able to do with team. That is, we actually filled a whole jet. That is around, we were around 60 people in about 70. So that's almost the whole jet all the way to Diani. So you get to enjoy and you get to interact with people you're sharing same ideas. You see, sometimes we go for private travels and everything, and probably organized by tour agents and everything. You get to meet with people who are not really sharing same ideas. Probably they're drunkards and you don't drink and everything. And now when you get to move and get to explore with a team that you're sharing same ideas, people who are excited, people who you get to sharpen each other, and you're talking about investments and everything good. It feels good. It's one thing to travel with any other people. It's another thing to travel with people that you share ideas together with. So it's a very good initiative that we do as a team, and we get to enjoy and travel. And then now we're talking about our chairman's bonus. You see, I've been earning a check every month from from January to December. But the company comes in and they're like, okay, now because you get the company, as I told you, it's a cash rich and debt free. So we have a lot of money in investments and everything. What the company does at the end of every year, it looks for the top distributors, people who have been able to touch many people's lives, and then it comes back to reward these people. And you're not just rewarded when you're in your country. You travel to a certain destination, a very good destination that the company chooses, and you're given an extra check, a 13th check, based on how you've been able to perform the whole year. Typically, you get more money by just making more money. So that's the whole point here. You get rewarded or receive a bonus. And we have leaders here from Kenya who have been able to enjoy this chairman's bonus. We have Mumbi, who came back in 2019 with around 500,000. And then you have Rhoda with around 530,000. We have our leader Christine, almost $1 million, talking about 1.1 million from Jacinta, and then from the Kasemas with around 2.1 million. And that is just on top of what they've been earning, and that money comes into your account immediately. Yeah, so you get, the company rewards you for changing people's lives. And then now we go to why network marketing. We're talking about, first of all, freedom. You get the freedom where you can be able to work from anywhere, where you can be able to own your time. No one dictates how you're supposed to live your life. Then you're talking about, you can be able to work from home. You can be able to work from anywhere. Whether you have a busy lifestyle, you're raising your kids, you have to be around them. They're not going to be missing their dad or their mom. You're going to be around these people. Then you're talking about residual income, where you get paid by just a concept that you build. The best investment that you can actually do in the whole world is investing in people. Any other thing can be tampered with, disasters and everything can be able to affect it. But when you invest something into people, that is something that can't be taken easily. You're talking about having fun at work. You're working with people that you love. I know maybe some of us here, probably if you're working, you work with people who, there's always politics, like kuingiliana and all that. If they see probably you want to get a promotion, they go behind your back and do a lot of so many funny things. At the end of the day, you live in a place, or you're working in a place that you don't like. Here you choose who you want to work with. Literally choose your work. You choose how you want to work and who you want to work with. And you can drop and pick in one that you feel like working with. And you have the leverage where you're multiplying your time with people. If you're working, the day that you get sick, it's very easy for you to get a replacement very quick. I mean, we have seen people, even people that we admired and people who inspired the whole world. At the moment they die, the next minute there's already a CEO that is coming up. I mean, you can be replaced very quickly in a job, and you've been seeing that from recently. We have seen media people, and that is the line that I'm actually pursuing, journalism and everything. And I've seen people literally from people that I actually probably been admiring on the TVs, they lose their job instantly. And from that, they become like, you become a beggar because you are living a very good lifestyle, but then on a part-time imeenda almost immediately. So the next thing is you become your own boss. No one can sack you. No one can tell you that today I don't feel like paying you. No, you pay yourself as a boss. And you determine how much money you want to make as a boss. No one dictates anything. Then you have uncapped income. You can earn anything that you want. If you're good, and if you feel good with earning 10,000, you'll earn that. If you feel that you want to earn even $1 million, you can push and earn that. And no one is going to tell you that now you're making too much money. You have to stop it. No, you keep going and scaling up high, and no one feels bad that you're growing. In fact, we support each other. Then you're talking about low startup cost. It's not a business where you need now to be talking to the city council. You have to look for ways to ship and everything. No, your only worry is how can I be able to touch as many people's lives? I mean, I'm using this product, so how can I be able to teach other people how to enjoy these products, and they get to build a business from that? That's the only thing you do. The groundwork of, I don't know, products they are coming, I don't know what, I don't know, to pay the KRA and everything. That is none of your business. It's catered for you. You're talking about non-management headaches. I mean, you're not the one who is managing everything. You see, if you're in business, and if you've been probably in business and you have employed people, these people can decide to eat your money. They can decide to literally just, frustrate you and just probably copy what you're doing and go, start their own company or a business. But here you're working with a company that has done literally everything for you. It has the management done by its own. Like, the only worry that you have is just to move the products literally. You don't have the worry of sijui kama rent imelipo or anything, that is none of your business. The only business that you do here is use the products and share these products and show people how to do the same thing that you're doing. Security, you have the security in a way that it's a company that has been there for the last 45 years. So you know it's going to be there in the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. But when you're working with something that is probably employed, or you're working in a business which can be switched very quickly, like, I don't know, there's something I just saw the other day, a video that I just saw another day. I don't know if it's true or it's not. A lady is just placing their hands on some certain machine, and then they do some quick fixes on the, I don't know, on a screen, and boom, kidogo kidogo, they have the gel and everything applied on their nails. That means that company, that business of, you know, like nail polish and everything can be able to make it very fast. And you have seen very many jobs being, you know, like replaced by machines. So in business where no one and nothing can replace that. I mean, no one will ever replace the fact that we need to take care of our health. That means the security, and the security of the business that you're dealing with and the company. It assures you that you're going to be secured in the next 60 years, 70 years when you get old, and you can actually be able to inherit this business into. You can leave, as in, you can leave the whole business to your kids, to your next of kin. They can actually be able to continue with where you stopped. And we actually have living testimonies of people who died along the way, and their kids took up the businesses, and they actually just continue from the level that you are. You don't go down. They just continue earning the money that you are earning, and that means that you have taken care of your generations to come. You're talking about available systems in place. You don't start figuring out now, how do I get customers? How do I train these people? How do I get these products and everything? Literally everything is done for you. It's like a charging system. You're just plugging into the system, and everything, you just follow what the system teaches you, and you get to enjoy everything, and you get to have that easiness of you're doing a business. And then you choose the people you want to work with. I've talked about that. And then you're in a stress-free environment where no one is suppressing you, and you know, like the politics and everything. You live in a place where you decide how you want to work, where you want to work at, and literally how you want to conduct your business. You want to do it online, you want to do it offline, you want to be meeting people every now and then, you want to be doing it via Zoom. You just decide how you want to work with your business, and you can work it anywhere. You can build an international business by just connecting with the people. You can build a team in Tanzania, in Uganda, in Europe, in USA, anywhere you can be able to build your business. Those are the benefits of partnering with a network marketing company, and most important, partnering with Forever Living products, a tested and a company that is legit at the end of the day, that makes sure that it has you at heart as the very beginning. And you get basically probably asking yourself, will it work for me? You know, those are some of the common questions that people ask themselves. Like, personally, I have the same thing. And then the next thing is, I'll ask you, take it seriously. In any new venture, time and effort are required. You need to invest your time. That's actually the most expensive investment you'll do in this business. Investing your time to learn and implement the things that you learn from this business. And then be coachable and attend all relevant trainings. I tell you, there's nothing like relevant or irrelevant trainings in this business. Whatever training that you're going to be hearing of, we train you on how you can move this product. Usually, how do you people? You see, I'm coming from a point of, you have never done this before. You're an introverted person. Like, you don't know how to literally talk with people in an office the whole day, or you deal with machines, and you really practice human beings. The next thing is, are you ready to just learn how you can be able to do it? Because there are people who are ready to help you, as long as you are ready to actually embrace that and be ready to learn. So we have everything that you are going to learn. You're going to be confident. You're going to be selling. You're going to be knowing how to talk to people in a professional way. That's another thing. Then commit the time required to become successful. The next thing is just commit the time. Commit that time. If probably you're working and you say that you're going to be working and building your business for 2 hours, let that 2 hours be 2 hours. Every day you're committing those 2 hours into your business. If probably you want to do it full time, just commit those hours. If probably the only time you can get 30 minutes on a daily basis, do that faithfully, and it's going to work for you. If you're self-motivated and willing to work closely with the person who introduced you into the business, you don't have to be self-motivated. You have to be self-driven, because no one can punish because of not working for your business. No one. Like, it's not a setup where you have a boss who's telling you, like, if you don't come tomorrow at 8 a.m., I'll be happy. I I'll be reducing your amount by doing things, I'll be suspended things, nothing like that we do here. The whole point is you have self-driven, and it's unfortunate to have been raised with that notion of if you don't do this, this is going to happen. But now we get into a certain setup like this one, where no one is telling you if you don't do this, you won't. I'm going to do this for you. The only thing that you actually get, if you don't work into your business, the next thing you'll become very negative and saying that the business doesn't. Yes, it doesn't work. You work into the business. It doesn't work for anyone. You work for this whole business to work for you. So you make it work. It doesn't work for. It's not the other way around. And then you get be willing to dream big and set goals for yourself and your family. So whatever the reason that you want to start this business, just keep it in mind every day and set big goals that actually scare you every day, make you wake up and work very hard towards the business. And the good thing is you're going to achieve it. And then commit to having a regular customers, building a team and developing 5 key. The whole word that is actually circulating here is commit. You have to commit. I mean, you have to do it every day. You have to do it quickly, and you have to do it with the seriousness that is required for you to be able to achieve it. The next thing is be prepared to tell everyone what you're doing. Everyone that you meet on a daily basis, everyone that you have around you right now, just make sure that they know what you do. They might not buy right now, as what it is for me. The first two I told were my family, they were very negative. And yet my friends, some of them, they are very negative. Act mocking me, nimeanza kuuza madawa, nimeanza kufanya nini, but 2 years down the line, they are help me with this one. I'm looking for this help and everything. So don't listen to this. The right person that can actually ask any question is talking to this here. Or if you have any problem with your, you don't go talking to no, they can't help you. They deal with timber. But the right person to do it when you have a people. So when you have any question, you don't go asking your uncle. You don't go asking your uncle. You ask the person who is in here in this business, who is involved as this, because someone probably tried it. And you're going to get such people, they tell you that, oh, I tried this, that business doesn't work, and everything. No. If it didn't work for you, doesn't mean that it's working for other people. So probably you are the problem. You are not serious. You never committed the time. You are never serious. That's why it never worked for you. You have to listen to the right, ask the right questions to the right. Don't ask the right questions to the wrong people. So ask the questions to the people that are into this business. Then be prepared and have a great attitude. Attitude is the next thing that you really need to work on and make sure that you are positive. You can't be in this business and you're still negative about it. You're still, okay, let work for me. You're talking about the products and you're still not confident about it. The next thing is it won't work for you. You're going to lose the energy and the excitement along the way, and you get that really affects you into building business. So have a great attitude and just be around the people who have the great, who are positive, people who are looking forward to building their future. Don't listen to the naysayers or the people who, always sharing negative things about how you can be able to achieve anything into your business. So just make sure that you have the great attitude and be ready to work. Just be hungry for your success and move with it from the word go. Don't try. Don't be in here and you're out there. Don't be, one leg in, one leg out. Just, like mark timing. Don't do that. Just make sure that when you decide to start this business, you just start and keep on it every day, and just make sure that you maintain the energy and you maintain, yourself into building this business. Yeah, and then what next? Whether you want a better health or a better lifestyle, Forever Living Products has the products and the opportunity for you. We have amazing products. If you're looking something to help with your health, to help you with weight loss, skincare, to improve your general health, we have products which are amazing that can be able to transform that for you. And we have actually many people who have joined this business as customers, and from that they start enjoying it. Everyone is asking them, what are you using? And from that they see the business opportunity and they start building that. If you're looking for something to change and your life to supplement and your income, something to just, as your even startup, like money, if you're looking just to have your own coin like I was looking for, it can be able to offer you that opportunity as long as you're ready to work it out. So which type are you? We have type A, type B and type C. Let me explain. So you get type A, you have seen the business, you have seen the products, and you're excited and you are ready to get started. And that was me. You've seen the business and you are very excited and you're ready to start. In fact, you're just waiting for the meeting, or probably even talked to the person who introduced you into the business or into this meeting, and you're telling them, show me how to be able to do the business and make the money. Then you can be type B. You've seen the business, you've seen the products and everything that I've been able to talk about here, but you have a few 1, 2, 3 questions that you need answered to make an informed decision. No problem. Just make sure that you get back to the person who introduced here and tell them that you are a type B and ask your questions. They're going to be answered. As I've told you, don't go asking other people. Just ask them to introduce you here. If they don't give you a very good answer, tell them to introduce you to or a mentor that they have. They're going to give you quality answers, and you're going to make it. Don't be ignorant. Just make sure that you get back and ask every question that you have. Then you can be type C. You've seen everything and you're like, okay, well, that's not my thing right now. I'm not ready to do it right now. Don't you worry. We have amazing products. Just get back to the person who introduced you here. Tell them that, well, I'm not ready to do the business. Tell me more about the products. You're going to see amazing products ranging from skincare, personal care that we use on a daily basis that can be able to change your brand and start enjoying them. And once you start enjoying these products, you're never going to go back. So if you have seen the business and you're ready to join, tell the person who introduced you here, you are a type A. If you have questions that need answered, tell them that you're a type B and type your questions or call them to get answers for your questions. If you're a type C, you've seen everything and you're not ready to do it right now, just tell them and then ask about the products. You can be able to enjoy that and become an amazing customer. And we are ready to hop in to work with you the whole journey. With that, I wish you all the best. And let me be the first person to welcome you into this amazing business. As you have seen, we are ready to work with you. Yeah, so from this is just an outlay of what we do here. And we have the next thing that we call a planning session. So just make sure that you get back to that person who introduced you here. Talk to them about, tell them what you have been able to like best and everything. And they're going to guide you from now. How do I get started? How do I learn about the products? How do I where do I start? Literally, it's going to be there. We call it a planning session. Just make sure that you talk to that person, and I wish you all the best and welcome you. And hope to see you around, and hope to be seeing you around and as we enjoy and change people's lives. So with that, welcome. Just get back to the person who introduced you here and get started. With that, have a good night and welcome.
Thank you, James, for an amazing presentation. For that, we just say good night, happy new week in advance, and all the very best as we start the new month of February. Thank you, good night, and bye-bye.